what do you do when you don't know if your hearing aids are working properly? Well, if you have a test box like this, you can easily run a series of standardized tests to see if the hearing aid is healthy and working according to the specifications from the manufacturer. But guess what? Until now, running these measurements in the fitting software was not easy. Therefore, many hearing care professionals prefer to work with other brands because they offer easier tools. Well, that's about to change because we have completely reimagined our test device tool in the fitting software to do everything other brands can do and much more. This is the new ReSound Smart Fit 2.2, and in this video I'm going to show you how this process was before and how much easier it is now. Another big step to continue making ReSound the preferred fitting choice. Ready? Before I show you how the new test device works, you need to know in which situations make sense to run a diagnosis test. There are many. For example, when you receive a new batch of hearing aids in the clinic, I pick up one randomly and I do a quality control to make sure that there are no damages from transportation. Next, when a hearing aid comes back from repair, to check that the repair was successful. Or troubleshooting, like when your patients come back to the clinic saying that their hearing aids make weird noises. In all these situations, a test box is an excellent tool to do a quality check in just a few minutes. These measurements are now so important that many clinics are incorporating them as part of their standard fitting protocol to make sure that their patients always get the best experience with their hearing aids. This is where our new test device tool can make a difference. So, are you ready, guys? Yep. These are the big improvements of the new test device. To access test device in the fitting software, the process is still the same. Go to Instrument and select Test Device. Or if you prefer, you will also find it in the hamburger menu. What happens next is different. Until now, the first thing you saw was a scary message telling you entering test mode will discard all changes you made in the current fitting session. What? Yep, you had to delete all your client's programming because instead you had to configure the hearing aids for whatever test you want to run in different programs. Normally like this: full-on gain in program 1 and reference test in program 2 according to the standard that you want to use. Click Save, and from here you are no longer connected to the fitting software. And the first thing you experience is that the hearing aids will start squealing because they are programmed with full gain and there is no easy way to mute them. With the new version, all that is gone. There is no need to delete patient information because you can run the tests directly from the fitting software. And in this way, you are always connected and in control. And check this out. There is a mute button for peace and quiet all the way through. Now we're going to run the first test, full-on gain. Now the test box is asking me to get ready for the second test, which is the reference test gain. Before, to do that, I had to manually change the program of the hearing aid to program 2. Very carefully, not to move the hearing aid during the measurement and never really knowing whether you are in the right program or not. Now I can just select the reference test gain directly from the screen, and with this icon you can easily check the status of your hearing aids during the test. Ready? And when the test is done, I can easily compare the results of the test box with the specifications of the hearing aids, which are now shown directly in the fitting software. Remember when comparing results that it is okay to have a deviation within 3 decibels. And it gets better. Before, when the test was done, you could not just give the hearing aids to your client because the hearing aids are programmed with full gain and it will blow their ears. which means that you had to reconnect the hearing aids to the fitting software and reprogram them. Now you simply exit the test, and the hearing aids are ready for your client. With the previous version, it took me about 7 minutes to complete the test in both hearing aids. With the new version, it only took me about 3 minutes and just a few clicks. But there is more, because many clinics are now incorporating directionality tests to make sure that the directional microphones of the hearing aids are working properly. This is not something you could easily do before, and the only way to do it was to manually change the programs of the hearing aids. Well, not anymore, because ReSound is introducing for first time a directionality test directly from the test menu. Now you can easily switch between a fixed directional setting or omnidirectional while testing with your test box, which will also save you lots of time. So what do you think? Regular quality checks should be a consistent part of your daily fittings. Just like a car needs regular maintenance to run smoothly, your hearing aids could also benefit from consistent evaluations to ensure optimal performance. And with the new ReSound Smart Fit 2.2, now it's easier than ever. Happy fittings!